This year, our family decided to spring for a noble fir Christmas tree. You can see it's a nice one. It's a beauty, we think. I'm going to get underneath, though, and show you how I stabilized this tree. I've got my DIY homemade Christmas tree stand. I'll link to a video for that. But what I did with that tree stand is I drilled a couple of holes for these carriage bolts, and I just used 2 carriage bolts, and I screwed them into the trunk of the tree, maybe about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, and that's all it takes really to make sure this tree stays nice and stable, nice and straight. I'm trying to get a shot so you can see inside where the carriage bolts are, but not a very good one. Anyway, let's do a little test, and I could show you just how stable this tree is. Now, you know, if you're going to be in a major earthquake, or you've got a cat that wants to run up and down the tree, it's going to fall over probably, but I'm giving it a good shake, and it's pretty solid, it's pretty stable, it's not going anywhere. All right, now for your amusement, here's how not to make a Christmas tree stand up upright. I'm going to show you my Christmas tree stabilization fail. First step is to get a dog, and you can see we've got Ryder there. Get a dog to help you out. Now, Ryder thinks he's a big help, but really he's not much help at all. But he's really good at sniffing out the tree. Anyway, thanks, Ryder. You're a big help. Some of you are probably watching this at this point and thinking, you know, let's just go with an artificial tree this year. And I guess I can't blame you. I mean, after all, there are pros to an artificial tree. However, they don't, you know what, they just don't look as good. I guess some people would say they do look better, I don't know. But they don't have that natural pine Christmas tree smell. They don't have that authentic look. They don't have the nostalgia. Anyway, what I first tried to do was cut up a couple of scrap pieces of 2x4 lumber and use those to place the carriage bolts. And as you can see, it's quite a fight. It's really just a pain in the butt. Trying to get those scrap pieces of lumber in place, it's a massive hassle. I did make a video based on this idea. I've since taken it down since this strategy didn't work out. Actually, to be honest, I didn't really field test this method before making the video or before putting the video out there. So if you tried this strategy, I apologize, but I did want to show how much of a hassle these things turned out to be. Anyway, simple carriage bolts, heavy-duty carriage bolts like I show at the beginning of this video are the way to go. Obviously, just drill a hole straight through the actual Christmas tree stand itself without using any separate pieces of blocks of wood, and you're going to be much better off. Now, make sure, of course, as I demonstrated at the beginning of this video, you want to get those carriage bolts inserted into the trunk of the tree, maybe by a 1/2 inch, preferably a little more, maybe an inch. And the tree is still going to absorb water from your water receptacle in the stand. That's important, but also those carriage bolts will make sure that your tree stands straight and tall. Full disclosure, I'm well aware that my carriage bolt idea is really just a ripoff of the old-timey Christmas tree stands from days of yore, but I think my DIY tree stand and carriage bolt combination offers a little more stability, offers a little more strength. And apparently you can still get those old-school Christmas tree stands online or wherever, but I frankly like my idea better, so there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. And please subscribe to my DIY channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.